King of the Kings and Lord of the Lords, I request you all that kindly send one time the Durood Sharif salutation upon the court of our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him. So I request you all that kindly send one time the Durood Sharif upon the court of our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammadin kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammadin kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Okay, so after sending one time salutation to the court of our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, I am commencing the class with the mightiest name of Allah Almighty, and then after I am going to start the class right now. By the way, I have written something on the board right now very clearly. I have mentioned over here 7 topics, and we will discuss all of them right now, one after one by one. And you guys will know all about these topics. So these topics will be delivered to you. These topics will be handed over to you, and these topics will be taught to you. So you need to give me your full concentration and attention in order to understand all these topics perfectly, all these topics well, all these topics thoroughly. So the very first thing that I want to learn it, I want to teach it to you right now. So by the way, the very first thing, I apne books le. The very first thing and the very first topic that I have documented it for you is a country case study. The second topic is about personality elaboration. In this, in the segment about a country's case study, I will discuss about a Thailand, the country which a Thailand. The second one is personality elaboration about Elon Musk. The third topic is conflict discussion. We will discuss the war between Israel and Iran. And the fourth topic is a presentational topics, that is struggles of my life. You, everyone, will discuss the struggles of your life. You will tell me what kind of problems have you faced so far, and how you tackle problems in your life. And the next topic is pictorial explanation. Just imagine leader. We will define perfect leader, by the way. And then the second last topic is vocabulary, and the final topic is about gentleman activity. So right now i will I will disclose all these topics and I will discuss it. So I request you that kindly take out a pen, or you need to have any kind of notes in order to understand, in order to jot down whatever I write on the board. That will be very perfect for you to reciprocate the topic whenever you have given the chance, and then this will be better to discuss these topics with your colleague, with your partner, with your friend effectively. The very first topic that I have selected today is a country's case study. Today I will talk about Thailand. By the way, the word Thailand, when we hear anywhere, so a soft image emerge in our mind, because Thailand is a country, they never fight a war with any other country. It's a peaceful and stable country. And Thailand is a country which is located in Asian continent. Where? In Asia. Specifically, Asia has then, distributed into multiple regions like East Asia, North Asia, Central Asia, Middle East, South Asia, Southeast Asia. So Thailand is located in Southeast Asia. Where? In Southeast Asia. For example, this is Asia. For example, so this part of Asia is East, this part of Asia is North. Just give me your concentration. And this part of Asia is West, this part of Asia is South, and this part of Asia is Central Asia. But this is South and this is East. So the combination of these two things is called Southeast. So by the way, Thailand is located in Southeast Asia, by the way. Sometimes we call it Asia as in Asia because natives pronounce it Asia. And there are, for your general information, there are 48 countries in Asian continent. In Asian continent, the continent Asia is the largest continent in terms of area, is the largest continent in terms of population, because Asia covered around 60% population of the world. How many population? 60% population of the world is, they are living in Asia. And Thailand is located in Asia, more specifically the southeastern part of Asia. By the way, the capital of Thailand is Bangkok. What? Bangkok is sometimes called the city of angels. What? The city of angels. For what reason? Because Bangkok is very famous for its nightlife. Very famous for lights, very famous for street foods, very famous for night economy. That's why it has been called city of angels. Now, people were calling Thailand before 1939. The ancient name of Thailand was Formosa. What was its ancient name? Formosa. And before Formosa, people were calling Siam. What? Siam. The ancient name of Thailand is called Siam. What? Just erase out this Formosa. It's Siam. What was the ancient name of Thailand? Siam, sorry. And by the way, in Thailand, everything is very fair and free, by the way, because government supports every sort of activities there. And as I told you, its capital is Bangkok, city of angels. Thailand's ancient name is Siam, and Thailand is very famous for white elephant. Have you seen elephant? Yes. So white elephants are only found in Thailand. Where? I literally like two things in animal: rabbit mostly, and like elephant. These two things I really like personally. But rabbit, I really like rabbit. Okay. So by the way, white elephant is Thailand is famous for white elephant. By the way. By the way, the population of Thailand is about 71 million. How many people are living there? 71 million mean that 7 crore and 10 lakh people are living there. And the area of Thailand is around 5 lakh 30,000 square kilometer. So it is a little bit smaller than Pakistan. Our beloved country is Pakistan, and its population is not that much high in number than us, but it is as well as smaller in terms of population from us. Right now, the next thing is that Thailand is a country which shared its border with three countries. It shared its border with Malaysia, Malaysia, Myanmar, and Cambodia. So these three countries border are shared with Thailand. Now, Thailand is very famous for, as I told you, nightlife, as I told you, for its street markets, street foods, and all that things. By the way, the history of the Thailand is that no European countries, I mean that France, Italy, German, UK, none European countries has ever colonized Thailand. So Thailand is the only Asian country which is never colonized. So these European settlers never colonized Thailand, by the way. So it is an independent country, and sometimes people call Thailand is the land of free people. What? Land of free people. Why people call it land of free people? Because Thailand has never become a slave of any country, a dominion of any country, a colony of any country. Like Pakistan has been a colony of UK for almost 190 years. So Thailand has not become a colony of any country. So it's sometimes called land of free people, by the way. The GDP of Thailand is around $550 billion. That is bigger than Pakistan's GDP, because Pakistan enjoys only 432 billion GDP, and Thailand 550 billion. They Thailand's GDP focus on on fisheries. They focus on fisheries. They focus on rubber. They focus on palm oil. They focused on palm oil, as well as they focus on plastic goods and all that things. So these things are very strong in Thailand, and people do work there, people enjoy their things over there. By the way, uh, Thailand is a rich country, because every year around 8 million foreign tourists, they visit Thailand annually. That's mean that 80 lakh people are visiting Thailand every year. For what? For the sake of job, for the sake of business. So that is the reason the people of Thailand is enjoying what? A very lavish and leisure life, by the way. By the way, the people of Thailand is very happy from their government, because they respect their king. There is a king system, like monarch system in Thailand. Thailand is the only country in the world which they are supporting monarchy. Do you know what is the meaning of monarchy? A system of government which is run by a king. A king is the central figure in monarchy. So Thailand is the only country in the world which is supported, which is respected, and which they consider monarchy as a sacred thing, by the way. In Thailand, people respect each other. They respect their king, their king and all that. And by the way, Thai people are very famous for their food. Have you heard about Thai food in India, Pakistan? Thai food is the most uh, most savory and delicious food, by the way. Thai people eat sweet, sour, savory, and sour, by the way. So by the way, they are very interesting, that Thai food, and that's famous all over the Asian continent. By the way, the population of Thailand is comprised 85% Thai. What? There is a people, that's Thai, so they are 85%. And the rest 15% is Chinese, by the way. And their state religion is Buddhism. They believe in the Buddhism. And what is the Buddhism? Buddhism are believing in the, in Buddha, like they they believe in the Gautam Buddha, their sacred influential personality, by the way. So the state religion of Thailand is Buddhism, by the way. While Chinese and the people of China has very deep rooted influence in Thailand, because they see their interest in Thailand, and Thailand has become one of the most prominent friend of China, because Thailand is importing thousands of things from China, and that is very cheaper and very effective for their economy. By the way, education is free in Thailand. What? Education is free in Thailand till till FSC. And their education system is full of STEM. And do you know what is the meaning of STEM? STEM. If you open TikTok, so there are four interfaces are open. One is for friend, the other is for you, and the third one is for STEM. If you even open the online digital platform TikTok, so STEM is means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So the modern science, which stood for that STEM, by the way, so STEM is the most important thing we need to focus on. So Thai people are focused on STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, by the way. So by the way, the Thai people are loving their country a lot. They're loving their culture. They're loving their rich history. They're loving their vibrant sports. Once Thailand was a country full with crimes, full with criminals, by the way, but it has gained complete independence in 1932. What? In 1932. And there is a kingship system. King is there, and people respect their king. You are not allowed to say anything bad about a king. If you said, you will be treated very bad by the people. In Thailand, people don't keep a hand on others' head. For example, in our Pakistani society, when we keep hand on others' hand, That's actually a symbol of sympathy, by the way. But in Thailand, if you keep your hand on the head of anyone, so that is very bad, consider very bad there. They said that head, face, and all that things are sacred, like muqaddas hai. So that's never, no one is actually keeping hands on others' head, by the way. So there is a unique ideas, unique things happening in Thailand, by the way. Thailand is actually called Pearl of the Asia. Pearl means Game. It is called Pearl of the Asia because it is located on the hub, on the center of East Asia and West Asia and South Asia. And there is a little oceanic way, एक समंदरी रास्ता है, and on that way is passing near with Thailand, and China is 80% dependent on that way. So China is the necessity of Thailand, and Thailand is also the necessity of China. So both countries depend on each other. Both countries technologically depend on each other, and both countries, they respect each other's sovereignty and integrity, by the way. So by the way, let's jump and drive. Like what is now currently doing in Thailand? Thailand's per capita income of every citizen there is around $9,000. Just repeat this phrase with me again. Per capita income mean, look at the tripod, you may fall it, please. Yes. Per capita mean that anyone who is living in Thailand is earning per year. So everyone in Thailand, they are earning up to $9,000 per month, while in Pakistan, only $1,650 you are earning. So they are a very rich country from us, by the way. We need to learn from them. So what lesson should we learn from Thailand? The very first lesson that we need to learn from Thailand, they open their economy. What? They open their economy. They respect every individual. They give free education to every citizen, irrespective of caste, irrespective of creed, irrespective of religion, irrespective of color, irrespective of any ritual and all that things. So by the way, we need to learn this lesson from the people of from the Thailand, by the way. Thailand is a hub for Pakistani textile because Pakistan is exporting two things to the world. One, rice. The second, textile. So by the way, rice is very well known and notable in Thailand, and that is a recognition. And by the way, that's a point people know about Pakistan. And the second thing is that we have textile. So textile is the another option. We need to export that to Thailand, and we need to collaborate with them and initiate business with them. By the way, China has integrated their deep-rooted relations with Thailand, by the way. They're exporting things over there. They are giving things over there. So by the way, that was a little bit information about Thailand, and I hope that you guys have got it. Now I am diving to my next topic, and I request you all that kindly note it down, whatever I'm writing. Abbas, why are you not writing? Note it down, whatever I'm going to tell it to you right now. The second topic I have selected, I have chosen it for you, is about Elon Musk. What? Elon Musk. Someone is calling him Elon Musk. Someone is calling him like Elon Musk in Urdu, but his actual name is pronounced in the by natives is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a personality, is a character, is a man, is a legendary character who has done something from himself, who has made himself, who started his life from zero, and now he has now a billionaire. So by the way, we need to discuss this person, this man. We need to learn about his biography, and we need to learn from his life that what things he followed and what lesson is hide. So we will adopt those lessons, and then we will we will then decide about our life. So the first thing is that Elon Musk was born in South of Africa. Where? He was born in South Africa. South Africa was at that time a very underdeveloped country, very weak economically, economic country, by the way. They were completely dependent on the Europe continent, by the way. So at that time, in 1971, this great man has born over there. His father name is actually Elon Musk, and his mother name is My Musk. What? My Musk. And his father was an engineer, and his mother was a housewife, and she was teaching there in South Africa. By the way, at that time, and by the way, he was born in 1971. So at that time in South Africa, there was an apartheid government, racial government, racist government. The government was treating black people very bad, by the way. So Musk was a colored, was a white gentleman. He was given all the things, all facilities in South Africa, by the way. So in 1971, he was born there. But when he turned to 18, there was a law in South Africa that if you turn to 18, you will do 2 year compulsory military services. This law is even in Israel. Right now, in Israel, do you know what did I mean by Israel? Do you know what did I mean by Israel? Yes, Israel. Israel, every person, every adult who crossed 18, they will, if he is a man or if she is a woman, if she is a woman, male or female, all are compulsory, all it is compulsory for all of them to do 2 year compulsory military training and spend their life with military. So by the way, it's a law in Israel. And at that time, this was a law in South Africa. So when Musk knew about this law, that my 2 years will be vesting there in the South African military. So he, by the way, his mother and father divorced each other very, when Musk was a when a young kid, by the way. His mother was a Canadian woman, by the way, and his father was actually a South African white. So by the way, he contacted his mother and he requested his mother that kindly send a visa, send an approval visa for me in order to I visit there, I come with you over there to America, by the way. So the mother of Elon Musk, that's her name was My Musk. She invited Musk there in America. As I told you that America is a land of hope and glory. If you have a talent, if you have a potential, if you have some sparks in your body, if you have some energy, and if you have some push in your life, so then in America no one can stop you. Even the president of America cannot stop you from progress, by the way, if you have something in your skull. So by the way, Musk took admission there for graduation in American University, and he did his BA at that time in physics. What? In physics. And then after he does his BS in economics. What? In economics. So he taught subjects which are not too much important, by the way. BA physics and BS economics are not those subjects which is worth value, and this is not a distinguishable that you have done something great things in life, by the way. So this great gentleman then took admission in PhD. So he took just 2 days classes and then he dropped himself out from that university. And then after, the practical life of Elon Musk has started from now. Elon Musk first joined, his gaming platform. He developed gaming. What? He developed some games application. He was developing it and then selling it, developing it, selling it. So this purpose was given a lot of money to him. He was not like us. For example, if we are playing Candy Crush, we are playing like other fire, like PUBG or other games. We are deeply involving in these games and we are wasting our time. But Musk was creating, designing the games, but not playing it and selling it to others, corporate companies, by the way. So, by the way, in 1995, this great gentleman has first created a company. It's called Zip2. Zip2 was actually a communicational company which send and keep aware what's happening in a city. For example, I make out a website for Sawat, only for Sawat, and whatever the things are, what's happening in Sawat, all the things are updated there. So it was a kind of communicational website, and this website has earned around 3 million when Elon Musk was sold this website in 1999. So this website has earned him around 3 million. Then the second thing he designed, he made out was that was about PayPal. What? PayPal. PayPal is online banking system. What is the PayPal? PayPal is kind of it's a type of easy pesa type app at that time in America. Right now we are sending money through easy pesa or just cash. But at that time in America, the easiest thing for them to send and receive money, that was a PayPal. And that was online e-banking, electronic banking, and the Americans were using it. And Musk was the founder of this company. Then the third great step that was taken by Elon Musk was at that time, this PayPal was started by him in 1999, by the way. So the next step he started in 2002. That was SpaceX. What? SpaceX. SpaceX. What is the function of SpaceX? Space is anything which is vast, which is beyond imagination, beyond limit, beyond measure. We can't see space. We can't measure space because space is vast. And in space, Allah has created this space. And we don't know the end of space. By the way, he created a company, SpaceX. What was the function of SpaceX? The function of SpaceX, pen it down. The function of SpaceX was that he aims at that time that we will send humanity, we will send humans to other planets, to other planets. And he has planned that I will be the first person who will die in Mars. And he said that Elon Musk has announced that till 2050, I will make it possible the planet Mars for living, for human life, and people will normally live there and they will spare and spend their life very in a good way, by the way, there. So by the way, this is a type of great aim, great goal. And then after, in 2004, another company, its name was, by the way, SpaceX. There's another company, we call it Tesla. Tesla is a great company which is named after a great scientist, inventor, Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was a great man in America. He invented multiple things, and he was the second and biggest inventor and scientist in the history of humanity after Thomas Edison. By the way, Tesla has planned to, to make out electricity not in wire, to transform electricity not in wires. He planned that we need to transform electricity in waves form. For example, if I'm going to call my father right now, so the signals which I'm talking, the phone in which I'm talking, this phone is sending radio signals to the phone of my father, and my father is receiving my voice through radio signals. So all these things are happening through waves, radio signals wave. Tesla was thinking that I need to design electricity and transform it through waves, through signals. And these wires, poles, and meter, transformer, all these things will be ended. By the way, He tried his best, but he couldn't win it. He couldn't succeed, and all his projects went fail. So Elon Musk named his company after Tesla. Tesla is a great company which focused on electronic vehicles. What did I mean by electronic vehicles? Vehicles we can call gadia, electric vehicles. So this company is making electric vehicles. And what is the function of electric vehicles? The function of electric vehicle is that when we are riding, we are using for the purpose of transport as electric vehicles. So we will not consume fuel, oil. Oil is the most costest things for our life, by the way. And it's affect our GDP very largely. So if we save oil, if we don't buy oil and we use electric cars, so then oil industry will destroy. The rates of oils will drop down. And when we are using oil, we are actually emitting carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is the most hazardous substance for our environment. And ozone layer is largely affected by the emission of carbon dioxide, and it is making holes in the ozone layer. And by the way, ozone layer is located in stratosphere, the second layer of atmosphere after troposphere. So it is located in the stratosphere. So by the way, if this project has been succeeded, and by the way, it is succeeded in America, around 65% people are using electric cars. That's mean effective and eco-friendly, environmentally friendly technology. India has taken this technology, and they are, I think, they shifted their whole transport industry into electric vehicles. In India, all trains in India, that are run by electric. There is no coal consumed over there. So by the way, that is good news for the environment, that this great gentleman is working for the environment, by the way. So Tesla is a great company for making out electric vehicles, electrical, and all these things is run by a single individual. His name is Elon Musk. If he did it, so why am I not do it? Why are you not do it? Why someone else in Pakistan not do it? Why someone else in the world not doing it? Because he is a man of his word. He is a man of his character. He is a man of whatever he said. If he commit with himself, he will do it. Whatever happened to him. He said once in an interview that I am making out plans for 10 years. Then I'm trying it out to fulfill that plan in 1 year. That is actually craziest thing in his life. For example, if you are making a plan for 10 years and you said that I will complete it in 1 year, that is the craziest thing. But this gentleman is very passionate about it, and he did it, by the way. So in 2000, he didn't stop till here. In 2016, he started a company. We call it Starlink. What? Have you heard about Starlink? Starlink is a system of internet provider. Like we are doing packages for Zong, for Telenor, for Mobilink. But after 5 years, not actually for time, just after 5 years, we will never do any package. Like, independent service provider, telecommunications service provider will give you internet connections, and you will not need signals for that. It will be connected independently, and then after, internet will be spread to every home, to every city, to every village. to every corner of the world. And this is a flagship project of Elon Musk, Starlink, by the way. In 2022, this gentleman bought Twitter. Do you know what is Twitter? He called Twitter Exo. Twitter nowadays Twitter has been termed as Exo. This gentleman bought Twitter in $44 billion, and he is not stopped here. In 2023, there is a race started in 2022 about artificial intelligence. ChatGPT was launched in the last of 2022, and this man has not stopped there. In 2023, he initiated his own chatbot, Grok, and Grok has been designed and made out by him. Now he is focused on Neuralink. What is the meaning of Neuralink? There are some diseases like cancer, like paralysis, phalange, and their treatment is very rare, by the way. So Neuralink is a technology which will cure cancer, which will cure paralysis, जो फालज बड़े बड़े बीमारियों का इलाज करेगा. That is Neuralink. And Neuralink is actually a chip that will be implanted in our brain, and that will tell us the activities happen in our brain. So by the way, this was a gentleman, a single gentleman who is doing all that things. Now you are thinking that we also want to do it, but it needs a lot of money. Yes, this gentleman is a billionaire. He is the most richest personality of the globe. He owned around $641 billion. 641. And this is my suggestion. Sorry, and this is my surmise. Andaza hai mera. Guess that he will be the first trillionaire. दुनिया का पहला ट्रिलियनियर होगा in the end of 2027 or even in the start of 2028. We will hear that the first trillionaire. So he owned 641 billion. The whole Pakistan's GDP is worth 441 or 430 billion dollar. And this gentleman owned 1.5 times more than Pakistan's total asset, total money, by the way. So this man was so much crazy because he was reading 2 books per day when he was a student. He read Encyclopedia of Britannica. That is the most lengthiest books I ever found. And I wished and dreamed in my just 5 years back, I thought that I was so motivated at that time and I thought that I will finish it out. But when I read 4 pages, I said, this is not my piece of cake. I can't do it. This gentleman read History of Britannica when he was merely 11-year-old. His mother was so educated. Father was also educated. Brother, all of them are so educated. Elon Musk married 6 times. How many? And he has 11 kids, by the way. He divorced multiple times, but this man is so much crazy, by the way. This man is even working 24 hours on his birthday, doing whatever he's wish, by the way. And he's shaping the government of America. He is a stalwart supporter of Donald Trump's political party, Republican, and he was influential of bringing back Donald Trump into power, and he supported Donald Trump during his election campaign, and he then ran MAGA, Make America Great Again. That was a great project that was run by Elon Musk, and Donald Trump is very influenced by this gentleman, by the way. So there is a lessons for us. Whatever the difficulties are, whatever the hardships are, we need to stick. We need to stick and we need to be firm and courteous to our dreams, by the way. So I hope that you have noted down the things with yourself. I'm just diving into the next topic where I will discuss my next topic, by the way. The next topic is about conflict discussion. Iran and Israel, by the way. So I will discuss this topic right now. Nowadays, there is a clash. Clash means ladai. There is a fight between these two countries. Iran is a country which is located in Central Asia. Its capital is Tehran, and it is a Muslim dominant country. While Israel is a Jewish country, it follows Judaism. It's located in the Western Asia, and it is an illegal state on the surface of earth. It occupied the land of Palestine, and Israel has killed millions of innocent Palestinian kids. Thousands of homes were destroyed by them. Millions of bombs were fired by them. So the fight between Iran and Israel. By the way, Israel wants its country with peace and stability, while the people of Palestine wants a country with Israel or a separate and independent country. But Israel said that there is no Palestine. Yes, if there is any Palestine, that will leave and that will be total under the dominance, under the dependence of Israel. Palestinian Muslims are only supported by Iran in the world. Iran is nowadays the only country in the world, the only country of the 57th Islamic countries that is openly supported Palestine. Not only supported, they economically support Palestinian, militarily support Palestinian, morally, politically, culturally, and that is the tussle between them and Israel. Israel said that you need to hush up like other Islamic countries. They turned their ear deep toward Palestine. So Israel demanded from Iran that you need to stay silent. Just let us, whatever we do with the innocent Palestinians. But Iran said no. We need independent and sovereign Palestine. We need two nations. We support two nations. They are in the land of Palestine. One Israel and the another is Palestine. So for that reason, Iran is supporting resistance group, jihadist group. Like there is a greatest group, Hezbollah, that is operating in Lebanon. There is another group, Houthi rebels in Yemen, Hamas in Palestine. These three groups are strongly supported by Iran, funded by Iran, weaponized by Iran. And these groups are attacking again and again and again Israeli forces, Israeli soldiers, Israeli infrastructure, and all that things. Switch on that light so it will be turned, it will be light. Yes. So it is supporting, by the way. So what the war between them is very intense and harsh. Now what Iran is doing, by the way, Iran is trying to build its own nuclear bomb in order to save itself from the attack of Israel. Israel is a nuclear power, by the way, and Iran is pursuing on that way. But in the month of June, in June of 2025, Iran, Israel and America, they jointly attacked on the nuclear sites, nuclear installation sites of Iran, Natanz, Fardan, those locations, and they destroyed Iranian nuclear facilities. So that was a great blow, great defeat for Iran, because their progress towards nuclear energy was halted there. And that was a great blow and great setback for Iran. Now, the Irani government under Ayatollah Khamenei has become very weaker and vulnerable. And now the Irani people want that we need to change our government. because in Iran there is a strict Islamic government. Women are not allowed to go outside, and all of them has protested against the policies, strict policies of the government, and Israel is openly supporting the protesters. And American President Trump has even warned Iran, if they have even execute or hang any protesters, so America might attack Iran. So by the way, there is a great chance of war between them. And Middle East and Central Asia must involve, maybe involved in the war. So that will affect Pakistan as well, because Pakistan cannot stay neutral. The price of oils will rise and everything will go up. So the price hiking in a country, everyone will face hardships. So we need to maintain peace and stability in the region, and America must play their role for peace and stability. My fourth topic is presentational topic, struggles of my life. By the way, I have seen and I have go through thick and thin days of my life. My life is not a bed of roses. It is actually a bunch of thorns. I have faced thousands of failures, hundreds of hardships, and many things which affect mentally, morally, economically me a lot. Today, I'm here just because the unwavering struggle, the blessing of God Allah Almighty, and the support of my family and the good wishes of my wife. I'm here just because of them. And the second thing is that, yes, difficulties in everyone's life, but we need to find solutions. We need to focus on goals. We need to think about future. We need to carve ourselves betterment for our life. And those things will affect our life. So I'm leaving these topics on you, because if I start this topic, I will not no longer finish this topic before 2 hours. So I'm leaving this topic to you. My fifth topic is pictorial explanation, leader. So just imagine the picture of leader in your mind. By the way, a leader is any personality who leads his nation, who leads his people, who carved way for the prosperity, for the progress, for the development of their native people, for their countrymen. Leader is anyone who brings positive behavior, who brings improvements for the lives of the countrymen. Leader is one who tell us destination, who tell us development, who tell us what's the value of life. Leader is one who said us how to live life, how to behave life, and how to treat people in society. Leader teach us politeness. Leader teach us morality. Leader teach us ethics. Leader teach us how to generate money, how to become financially independent. Leader give us opportunities. Leader give us employment. Leader give us hope for the life. Leader give us education. Leader give us way that goes towards success. By the way, my greatest leaders are, I have many leaders, but the greatest leader in my life is Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. Because he was a man, he was a personality, he was a figure who is a perfect example for this world and for that world. Allah loved him. He loved Allah. And this whole universe was just created just because of him. Everything starts from him and everything ends with Muhammad, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was a great man, by the way. Every actions of his life was a great lesson for Muslim. And we need to learn from his lifestyle. We need to learn from his every actions. We need to learn from his every sayings. Because for the Muslims, he is the perfect mentor, the perfect example. So that was about my leader. Hope you have enjoyed it, you have liked it, and we will now go to what it's your turn right now. So I will be